it up for Mr. Locario.
It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's going on? So, guys, I wanted to tell you, right? If you do not take the time to understand the game and get involved in situations with women, right? It's going to be harder for you to get a better understanding of women. You understand? Because this is the thing. There's a difference between what women say and what they say they like, what they don't like, and all this other stuff. There's a difference between that and how they actually are going to be and act in a situation with you. So this is why I encourage guys to really go out there and date a lot of women, talk to a lot of girls, flirt, go out and try to get dates and things like that, because you're not going to really know how these chicks generally act unless you are in the situation with them. You understand? Because the thing is that they will say anything. They will talk about, hey, you know what? I really like nice guys, and I really like guys who do this, and I like guys who do that. And then you try to do that, and then next thing you know, you notice that the things they said they wanted, they're not responding to, right? And the thing is that when you're the type of dude who doesn't have that much knowledge or doesn't have that much experience with women, you start to just believe, everything that women say, and you don't really understand how women act or how they react to certain things. You understand? Like the other day, I was having a discussion. It was me, one of my homeboys, and these two other dudes, right? And what I noticed was me and my friend, we basically had a lot of, experience with women. The other two guys, they both had girlfriends, but they hardly had chicks, in the past. They might have had one or two other chicks. And what I noticed was, me and my friends' dialogue and what we were talking about when it came to women, it was totally different than the other two guys. Because what happens is that even though they kind of been with this girl and that girl, they haven't been with enough women to see a certain pattern that happens when you're dealing with girls. Now the thing is this, everyone's an individual. Everybody, we're all unique, and we're all we all bring different unique shit, and it's deeper than just a generalization. But what I'm talking about is, in general, women are going to act certain ways than how they try to portray themselves, and you are not going to understand how women really act and how you should really maneuver if you're trying to do things in the dating game, unless you are putting yourself out there to really be the type of guy who has access to different women. Now I'm saying this because this makes it easier for you to date, makes it easier for you to pick up girls, makes it easier for you to have sex with them, because the guys who just are going off of what they heard or what women say are not getting the reality of how women respond to things. And the guys who deal with women on a consistent basis know more about, how women really think and act when it comes to different things. So what I'm trying to say is that it will basically benefit you to really go out there and date more women, talk to more women, and because by you even doing this, that's how you actually get more women. Because a lot of guys see me over there like, how do I get more dates? How do I get more of this? How do I get more of that? The way that you get more is that you do more. Because when you do more, you learn more. And when you learn more, you know exactly what's going to work, what's not going to work for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, I can tell you, or anybody else, right, how to, let's say, run a business or some shit, right? And, I can tell you a whole bunch of shit, or anybody can tell you a whole bunch of shit about running a business. Even a person who's never ran a business can tell you about running a business. They can just tell you off of their knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is that until you try to run a business yourself, right, you're not going to see or experience how it really is to run a business. You're not going to see the hurdles you have to jump over and what it really takes, and what happens when you're inside of actually trying to run a business. So it's the same thing with with women. Women will display certain things or say certain things to make themselves look in the best light. But what happens is that when you are having a real life situation, when you're interacting with a girl, it's a totally different thing than what she's saying. And some of you already experienced this, because you always hear women say, I want a nice guy, I want a guy that's going to treat me right. And you see so many guys, so many women with guys who are on some asshole, jerk type of shit. You understand? So it's really important that you understand how chicks generally will act when you're dealing with them, because that's going to give you some insight, that's going to give you some experience, and then that experience will help you in the long run when you're dealing with more girls. Even if you're choosing a chick to be a girlfriend or a wife or whatever it is that you want, if that's what you want to do, it's going to help you in the long run pick better and get more quality women, because you know what to look for, you know what to stay away from, you know what to keep it going with. You say, okay, I'm going to keep it going with her, I'm not going to keep it going with her. And this all comes through you experiencing the chick, experiencing women. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because again, even though we're all individuals, there are still certain things that generally go on with the dynamics between men and women in relationships. So once you put yourself out there, you will learn more, okay? This is why, don't be scared. Don't feel like, oh, I don't know enough. And just try to at least put yourself out there and give yourself a chance to experience these type of things. Give yourself a chance to go up and talk to them. If you say, well, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, I'm scared, work on that. Once you work on that and you start putting yourself out there, you start talking to the girls, you say, okay, what's going on here? What can I do to increase the chances of getting numbers? What can I do to increase the chances of going on dates and having sex and doing all this other stuff? What is working, what is not working? And all this you find out while you're dealing with the women, and you find out how they really act, because this is what's going to happen. And this happens to every guy who goes from not understanding women to actually understanding them a little more, because I truly feel no one really understands chicks, not women, not men, not anybody. They're just freaking, you understand? But what happens is that you go from what you thought was the truth to what the truth actually is, and you only get to see that through experience. You feel me? So that's what it is, people. Alright, so that's all I wanted to say for today. Make sure you click the link below to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. Also click the link under that to join my Bad Boy membership. Go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90 minute videos and audio tutorials that will help you step up your dating game. Alright, I'm out of here. Remember guys, the truth is inside you. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90 minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.